If at first you don't succeed, you get back up and you try again. And that's exactly what our next guest did.
She placed second runner-up at the Miss District of Columbia USA pageant, came back the next year and took home the crown. Cassie Baloue, your Miss DC USA 2023, is here with us. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So happy to be here with you both.
Great to have
you. You were crowned in April.
Yes.
Right, at the Lincoln Theater?
At the Lincoln Theater in DC.
Cool.
Yes, it was a really, really wonderful experience. I definitely was very overwhelmed in the moment. I think even when I was crowned, I looked at the first runner-up like, who did they call?
Yeah. Your crowning video is so funny.
Yeah. You can tell that you're like, wait, me? What?
It's because they called the first runner-up's name.
Yeah.
And so you just need to register that you
happened?
won.
Yeah.
But it was definitely just like a surreal moment. I just remember just like looking in the crowd and just being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe like all this hard work paid off.
Right, because people don't realize what all goes into this behind the scenes to get ready for this year that you now get to experience. It looked like your job was pretty supportive too. They brought you a cake, right? Where you work on the Hill?
Yes,
Is that right?
I work on the Hill for Congressman Eric Swalwell. I've been there for about a year, and he was just elated when he found out. He even tweeted out from his personal account on social media to just support me. So it's just been a really great experience to do something that, you know, it's important to have a village, and my village has just been supporting me the whole way.
It's great.
I mean, I know it's a lot being a working adult and then now having to do appearances and whatnot, but so what has kind of the last couple of months been like? What are you focusing on this year?
Yeah, so it's been back-to-back appearances. It's been really great just getting around DC and like meeting wonderful people. My platform is cancer awareness, so I've had the wonderful opportunity to meet with people at the American Cancer Society in DC, as well as, you know, previously in December, I went to a press conference for the Find It Early Act, which is like a bill that encourages early detection. And so a full circle moment was I was actually able to meet with the Brehm Foundation representatives who actually were very instrumental in that bill. So just being able to say, hey, I was there at your press conference. I had a chance to meet like Katie Couric, one of my childhood stars, as well as learn more about this bill. So it's just like this crown has opened so many doors.
And it's very personal to you, right, because of your mom and what
Yes.
she's all going through. How is she?
Yes, she's doing well. Thankfully, we have a positive report that her cancer is, you know, being eliminated by the chemo. You know, something that happened last year when before I won, when I competed, I'd found out that her tumor had just come back, and I found that out right before I went on stage.
Oh my
and
goodness.
It was very scary. I remember like sobbing, and I almost tried to run away. I almost didn't compete. So for me, it was just an accomplishment that I was even able to place like second runner-up, and then that's why this time around when I won, it was for her, because she wasn't able to be there because she's getting treatment. So I was just like, everything I knew I was doing it for her.
Yeah.
You look at, like, we always talk about pageantry and we have that bond with the two of us, but like, why do you think it's still something that's relatable, something that's viable today, or something that's important?
For me, it was mainly about the professional development. You know, and one thing about DC, we're small, but we're mighty. There's a lot of women I competed against who have phenomenal resumes, and I think that's what was most inspiring to me and why I wanted to like continue, because it's like about yourself. Like, yes, you're competing, but you're really competing against yourself. And like each year it's about improving and improving. And I think that's something that could be applicable like in any aspect of your life.
I'm pretty sure Miss DC USA has done the best. Like, you're one of the top at becoming Miss USA. Is that right? Have you ever heard that stat? Like, one of the states that has the most titles to go on. Yeah.
I mean, I do. Yes, we do have some stars.
Yeah. And you were like back to back to back for a while.
There was a time when we were. And I think that like what is surreal for me is like, you know, when they started reaching out to me, like when I started getting on their profiles, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's a real moment.
Well, maybe you'll be the next Miss USA coming from DC. Cassie, so good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for having me.
To learn more about Cassie, go to MissDCUSA.com and check her out on Instagram at MissDCUSA.